tell you a story about the Madhatter's wife. And you might be wondering, what the hell is that? So in case you didn't know, about 200-300 years ago, when hatters were working with felt, they also had to work with mercury. And a lot of them went crazy because mercury toxicity can really drive you nuts. And now what does it have to do with me? So I said Madhatter's wife, right? And that's me. And this is a story about me and my husband's journey through his health challenge and how it created lots of distance between us and how we overcame that. So let me bring you back 26 years ago. I met my husband when we were both in law school. The only reason I think we went to law school was to meet each other, and it was love at first sight, in the proverbial love at first sight. I really felt like I'd been hit by a lightning bolt. I left my boyfriend and we started dating. And about 5 years after that, he went to the UK to work. We both ran away from the legal profession as soon as we could. But when he came back, and this was 1998, when he came back from the UK, he was a different person. His health had taken a turn for the worse, and he slowly had more and more health problems. So what we did was, we did what anybody would do. We went to see doctors, and he went through all kinds of procedures, barium meals, MRIs, CT scans, scopes, you name it. He's tried everything until it came to a point where the doctor said, well, maybe it's all in your head, you need to go for Valium. And that's when we left allopathic medicine behind and we went on our journey of traditional Chinese medicine, Tibetan medicine, Indian medicine, Ayurveda, all kinds of things. Anything that you've heard of, we've probably done it. And even energy healing and all kinds of things, and it took us a long time. Fast forward 12 years later, nothing seemed to be working. And this is when things really hit rock bottom for us. It came to the point where the mercury in his system was affecting his hormones, so he couldn't feel any emotions anymore. So he would tell me things like, I know I love you and the kids, but I can't feel it. And this to me was traumatic. But we pushed through it. But it came to a point, I think about 2012, when I felt like I couldn't take it anymore. No matter what we were doing, it wasn't working. So that's when I started to put distance between myself and the family. I decided to take more solo trips. I went traveling by myself. I also did the executive MBA at INSEAD, which today I still tell people is a very expensive midlife crisis, and it is. And I did the one that would take me away from Singapore. I didn't want to do the one in Singapore. I wanted to do the one that was going to send me to Beijing, send me to France, send me to Abu Dhabi, and that's what I did. And people who know me from that time know me as this crazy, excitable person, but it was all running away. It was just me running away from my problems, running away from the family. And I did things that I wasn't proud of, and that put the distance between us even more. One day in 2015, we really hit rock bottom. And we were at a health retreat together. And this is where things started to change. My husband spoke up for the first time in front of a group of people about what he was going through health-wise. And he said that no matter what he was doing, everything that he was doing was because of his love for me and for the kids. And that's when I realized that I had to bridge that distance. I couldn't run away from it anymore, and I had to come clean with him about the things I'd done, the things I'd felt. So much resentment, so much despair. And from there on, we decided, okay, this is a make or break situation for us. And we had to decide whether we were going to continue this journey together or apart. And despite the incredible odds, we decided to continue on the journey together. It wasn't the easiest. And so now, at the end of this year, we will continue our journey. We're putting distance between ourselves and Singapore. We're actually going to be moving to New Zealand at the end of the year in search for, hopefully, better air, better food, better health. But at least we're running away together as a family. That's my story.